Hi, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Cindy.
Together, we're the Biddy Buddies. Heading to a fish camp and an airboat ride. Come on along. Come on. Okay. So to Florida Cindy, a fish camp is self-explanatory. To Colorado Jamie, I had never heard of a fish camp until Cindy was like, hey, there's a fish camp. Okay, do fish? Is it like have little teeny tiny tents in the water? I don't get it. So here to explain a fish camp, Cindy.
Well, it's a camp.
For fish, that's what I said.
When you go fishing. Back in the day when it was technology and it wasn't real populated, they had camps where commercial fishermen would go. And it had
Commercial fishermen?
a lot of them were, small. They owned their own boat and they would go out. But they didn't want to, come back to the big city every day, so they would have these camps. Usually had a place for them. They could camp, they could park on their boat, and they usually had a commissary and a little restaurant. Now it's a place where you can camp and fish at the same time.
So now this is even a new understanding, because I thought that it was just a place where, Andy and Opie would go fishing and camp. Oh no.
But you have fish camps all through Florida. I'm sure you have them up all over the South, but Colorado's not a big fishing area.
There's no water
I don't
there.
think, so I'm just guessing.
Certainly can't imagine commercial fishing in Colorado.
Here on the Space Coast, there's a fish camp all along the St. Johns River, just about on every road going west towards Orlando. The one we're going to is on 192, and it's right on the St. Johns River. It's Camp Holly, and I know when we took our Thanksgiving cruise, they were talking about, remember, the fish camp off one of the keys.
And what did they fish for in the St. Johns River? Or what were they fishing for, do you know? Fish. Thank you, Bethany.
That's my 2 cents.
That's what I call them, fish. But anyway, I'm not sure. We'll look that up, and it might be highlighting now at the top. So, but all I can think of off the top of my head is back in the 80s and 90s when my sister's husband had airboats. We used to go on the St. John's and go gigging for frog legs and gator. But that was
You used to
back
go
in the 80s.
What for frog legs?
And we're going to try to hit an airboat ride. It is first come, first serve, $35 according to what they say online. We will let you know. And should be similar. I think they're smaller rides than the one we took out in the Keys. That was a huge airboat. I don't think these airboats are quite so big, but so come along for the ride.
So we're on 192.
192, going west.
Just west of I-95.
I don't know why I'm so can't hold this steady. Sorry, people. But there's the Camp Holly right over the bridge. We're gonna slam on our brakes here.
Yes, we are.
We'll have to edit that one.
Yep. Look at that pretty car.
Oh, it's a Thunderbird. Gonna be doing American Graffiti and chase the Thunderbird.
Nice. Yes.
Camp Holly. Big alligator on here. The lighting is not very good, but look at the mailbox. Cute. Camp Holly. Tiki bar, gift shop, music. And this is Camp Holly when you pull in. Oh, there's people standing around. Sign up. You cannot, it's first come, first serve for the airboat rides. You can't sign up ahead of time.
So, I guess we can hang out while we wait for our turn.
Sure. just paid for, we have an hour and a half wait, which isn't too bad. There's a lot here. But this is the gift shop, and that's where you pay for it. You can buy gator meat, and as an incentive.
It's like picking at your own lobster.
Yeah. We both feel there's something wrong with that. They just should not. So we got an hour and a half. But there's lots to do in that hour and a half. They have a restaurant, places to sit. So you're not just, got a bar over there. The grill is over there.
That's because I took my phone out. Jumping now.
Keep your hands on the inside the boat.
It's the inside of the grill at the fish camp. And that's what I remember it looking like when we used to drive by. And oh my gosh, isn't that funny? He's got a big old boar. Alligator and cracker tube, 1898. That's crazy. The day's catch. Mather's restaurant is not there anymore. It used to be on the very tip of Mare Island. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. A lot of people are sitting outside for the music, and we were, but then we weren't sitting under shade, and it was really hot. So we decided to come inside, and the inside is really cool looking. So glad we did that. It's the same menu inside as it is out. And good view of the outside.
I'll be right back with tequila and colada.
Thank you.
What do you think of the inside?
I think it's cute and it feels fantastic right now. Yeah, it's cute. It looks new.
It does. It looks like it's been totally done.
Like I don't see any dust up on the air ducts, for example.
It's on top of the observation deck at Camp Holly. So he set these little shacks on the river. There's another one called weather shacks. You have to get out of the weather real quick. You're on the water. Here comes one. Bigger airboats. We went on one of the ones that sat 6 people. This one sits 12.
We've changed our clothes. So it actually ended up being a $38 cost to go on the airboat. Which I don't remember what price we said.
It was $35, but then you have tax.
So $38. Captain Tony all the way every day was awesome.
It's a 30-minute ride.
Had a good lunch, had good drinks, much bigger than I expected. And if you saw our Everglades airboat,
we'll probably refer back to that and put some of the pictures in. But
this was much closer than what I wanted. I mean, this is more what I wanted.
This was more personal. The Everglades trip is definitely designed to cater to the cruise industry, where they are doing a massive amount of people.
Yeah, it's an excursion.
Yeah. Our boat had 5 people on it, and even for just 30 minutes, it was a lot of fun. But it was much more personal. He stopped several times to talk if we had any questions. He popped in at all the pictures. You probably saw him a couple times, which I personally like that. I think that's pretty cool that he does that. So we're going to get down our recommendations as far as sore feet go. It's a pretty small area, and you're on a boat for 30 minutes. You're sitting at a table or outside listening to music. So
and it was
pretty easy on the feet
and easy to get on to the boat. I mean, it was right up against the dock, and he stood there and helped. So I wouldn't let that be an inhibition. Right. I mean, if you want to get on the boat, they can help you get on the boat.
If you're in a wheelchair, you might not be able to take an airboat ride, but you definitely could come in to see the music. It's all one level. And you could have a good time just, waiting for your friends if they wanted to do an airboat and listening to music and, taking in all the sights. Because it was surprisingly how much there was to do.
Yeah.
So very easy on the feet.
And very accessible. So don't let that keep you from going. History-wise, there's not really any history except that it was a fish camp, and we learned all about that from Cindy before we got there.
The restaurant did have a lot of old pictures in it that I really enjoyed. It also had a painting of, I've been driving by this place since I was a little kid, basically, and it had a painting of what the original fish camp looked like. Cool. And I was like, oh, that's what I remember was in that painting. So had a lot of historical pictures in it too that were really cool, and I get a kick out of that. So, but so history was not a lot of history, but there was a little bit.
Yeah, safety.
Absolutely safe. Yeah,
safe. Yeah. That's all I got about it. It was safe.
Yeah.
And what else? Cost. We've told you the cost. I think it was worth a $38.
Oh, definitely.
Bout to get on an airboat.
Right.
And worthiness, heck yeah, it was a hoot.
Yeah, it was a really good time. If it had been nicer weather, as far as being a little bit cooler, I wouldn't have even mind staying longer and listening to music. Right. It was pretty warm out, and we were there pretty early. So if the heat bothers you, get there early. They had first given us an hour and a half wait. We only waited a half an hour, maybe.
So keep in mind that you might have to wait, and it is first come, first served. You cannot make reservations, so you might have to wait. But they are open every day, so you don't have to go on a Saturday morning like we did.
Yeah, and there's things to do while you're waiting, so it's not bad.
And shopping,
Yeah,
including
so
the.
definitely go out to your nearest fish camp and take an airboat ride. That was so much fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Do it, and there's a lot of them all over Florida.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go do something.
Yep.
Get up, get out, and get going.
Before it's too late. Go.
Happy
See ya.
summer.
Go. See. Bye. We're gonna go right now.
We're going now. We have things to do.